Hello students, how are you? Hope you are doing very fine. Now welcome to my class. This is Sultana Pervin, senior teacher, and I'm going to discuss a lesson of class 10 from English for today. But before discussing, I want to show you some pictures. See the pictures first. The first one, the second one, and the last one. So, what are the things you saw in these pictures? We can use the term here. You know the term? Yes, river erosion. And our today's topic is from climate change. The lesson is the grid of roaring rivers. And this is from Unit 5, Lesson 1. You know our country is a riverine country. And so, river erosion is a common thing for us. So to know more about river erosion and how people get affected by it, we will go through a passage. But before doing that, we will see some new words and that we will find in this text. The new words and their meaning. First one, erosion means decay or corrosion. Tremble means shake or shiver. People shiver from cold. Flame means fire or blaze. Turmoil means turbulence or unrest. We can also say agitation. Whispering, murmuring or buzzing sound. Consumed means devoured, or we can say grabbed. Claim. Claim can have also different meaning, but here we indicate is demolish. Devour means grab or destroy completely. Shattered, that means fragmented or broken. And the last one is adapt, that means adjust. Now we know the meaning of the new words. And now the time for passage. You have to listen to me very carefully and please try to understand the sufferings of the affected people which is described here. Okay? Here we go. Meherjan lives in a slum on Shirajganj Town Protection Embankment. Her polythene-roofed shelter looks like a case. She is nearly 45, but looks more than her age. In front of her shelter, she is trying to make a fire to cook the day's only meal. Her weak hands tremble when she adds some fallen leaves and straw to the fire. The whispering wind from the river Jamuna makes the fire unsteady. The dancing of the flames reminds of the turmoil in her life. It was not long ago Meherjan had everything. She had a family, cultivable land, and cattle. The erosion of Jamuna gradually consumed all her landed property. It finally claimed her last shelter during the last monsoon. It took the river only a day to devour Meher's house, trees, vegetable garden, and the bamboo bush. She had a happy family once. Over the years, she lost her husband and family to diseases that cruel hunger and poverty brought to the family. Now she is the only one left to live on with the loss and the pain. The greedy Jamuna has shattered her dreams and happiness. There are thousands others waiting to share the same fate like Meherjan. Bangladesh is a land of rivers, some of whose banks overflow or erode during monsoon. Erosion is a harsh reality for the living along the river banks. During each monsoon, many more villages are threatened by the mighty rivers like the Jamuna, the Podda, and the Meghna. It is estimated that river erosion makes at least 10 million people homeless every year in Bangladesh. In fact, river erosion is one of the main dangers caused by climate change. If we can take prompt actions to adapt to climate change, there will be thousands of Meherjans in our towns and villages every year. So, we have finished reading the passage, and I hope you have understood the meaning very clearly. So now we will answer to some questions based on the text. The first one: where does Meherjan live, and how does her living place look like? See the picture. Have you seen anything like this before? This is a slum. And the answer is, Meherjan lives in a slum on Sirajganj Town Protection Embankment. Her polythene-roofed shelter looks like a cage. Second question. What did Meherjan lose due to river erosion? You see a house, vegetable garden, trees, and bamboo bush. So, the answer is, due to river erosion, Meherjan lost her house, trees, vegetable garden, and the bamboo bush. Question 3. What crushed Meherjan's dream and happiness, and how? See the picture? A tragic one, isn't it? And the answer is, the greedy Jamuna crushed Meherjan's dream and happiness. Another portion is there, how? By devouring her house and property, the river erosion made her a miserable victim. Okay? The question answer is, the greedy Jamuna crushed Meherjan's dream and happiness. By devouring her house and property, the river erosion made her a miserable victim. Question number 4. Who are the worst sufferers of river erosion? You see the people there? Yes, the people who live along the river banks are the worst sufferers of river erosion. And the last question here. What is our responsibility to stop climate change? We can see a very nice view there. So, what will we do? Our responsibility is to take prompt action to adapt to climate change. We can also plant more and more trees. So, here is the answers to the short questions. Now, we have another thing here. That is multiple choice question. And for multiple choice questions, you have 4 options and you have to choose the best one from them. So, here we go. The first one. The turmoil in her life means, the options are the pleasure of her life, the thunderstorm in her life, the pangs and pains of her life, the dreams of her life. And the best answer is C, the pangs and pains of her life. The second one. Dancing of the flame means, the options are a traditional form of folk dance, a flame that makes people dance around it, instability of flame, a flame to remember their past. And the right answer is right, instability of flame. Number 3. What is the dangerous result of climate change? The options are cruel hunger, river erosion, landed property, and the curse of nature. The correct one is right, river erosion. Number 4. Roaring river means rivers that have noisy fishes, rivers that make people cry out, rivers having many rowing boats, rivers that flow strongly making wild sound. And now, which is the right one? Correct. D. Rivers that flow strongly making wild sound. Number 5. The phrase landed property means the options are a rented piece of land, a piece of land on the bank of a river, property in the form of a source of income, property used only as an agricultural farm. Students often get confused between C and D, so you have to choose the answer wisely. The right answer is C. Property in the form of a source of income. Number 6. This passage depicts. Do you know the meaning of depict? This means show or narrate. So the options are the disadvantages of climate change, the miseries of the river erosion victims, the pictures of the roaring river Jamuna, the joy and the happiness of the people living near the rivers. And the right answer is B. The miseries of the river erosion victims. 7. The phrase finally claimed means 1. Gained, demolished, 8. And the correct answer is demolished. C. And the last one. What is the main purpose of the author of the passage? Remember one thing here. Whenever you go through a passage, you have to find out the theme or main purpose of the text. This type of MCQ is very common for almost all the topic. Okay? So, here the options are to explain the importance of the rivers, to describe the effects of river erosion, to describe the impact of monsoon, to describe the fate of a woman. And the best answer is to describe the effects of river erosion. So, here we have finished all the MCQs. Now, this is the time for your homework. And your homework is paragraph on tree plantation. To stop the climate change, to save the planet, there is no alternative of planting trees. And we all know that. And that is why we have to plant many trees. Okay? And now we are going to finish the class today. Thank you all. Stay well everyone and take care. See you later. Bye.